Hello everyone, it's Laura. So today I'm going to share with you my beauty inventory. So I was going over my numbers and I'm not gonna lie, I have not done that great. Did a lot of retail therapy last year. My numbers have definitely gone up in a lot of categories. I think going forward for this year, for 2022, I'm going to go on a low buy. And ideally, I would like to just do a replacement, like replacement buying for a category that I use up completely, which I doubt will be anything. And then I might make two exceptions, one for my birthday, one for Christmas, where I can get something that's not purely replacement. So that's my idea, at least. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me show you my numbers. So let's start with primers. So in 2020, I had 4. In 2021, I had 4. And now I have 16. This category has definitely gotten a little out of control. So I have the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer, Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Primer. I have 3 from Wet n Wild, a rose, a cucumber, and a coconut one. I have 1 from LB, 1 from Marc Jacobs. I have this little foil packet from Too Faced in the Primed and Poreless. I have this Becca Backlight priming filter, Too Faced Do You. I have 2 from Too Faced in the Primed and Peachy, Vizzy, Laura Mercier, Make It Forever, and Smashbox. So ideally, I would really like to just get it down to this one because this is my favorite primer out of the ones I have, at least so far. I haven't tried everything here, but I have yet to find anything I like better than this. Don't think that's really realistic in 1 year, so if I could at least get this cut in half by the end of the year, I'll be happy with that. Next category is concealers. So in 2020 I had 4, in 2021 I had 5, and now I have 10. So 5 of the 10 are just foil packets. So I mean, I really only have 5. Actually, one of the categories I'm not doing that bad in. I think 5 is fine. I don't mind that. I think 5 regular size is fine. Like these 5 are just foil packets, so I'm, not mad at that. So I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect, this Can Make stick one, Marc Jacobs, BH Cosmetics, Too Faced Peach Concealer. And then I have 5 foil packets of the Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. So I would really like to just get these foil packets used up and then maybe 1 or 2 concealers and I'd be happy with that. I'm not really too concerned about this category. Next we have foundations. So in 2020 I had 5, in 2021 I had 8, and now I have 15. So I have the Too Faced Peach Perfect, Too Faced Do You, Revolution CC Cream, Marc Jacobs, Milani Conceal and Perfect, Angelica Majorica. I have a foil packet from Too Faced in the Born This Way. And then I have 2 foil packets of the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I have a stick one from Can Make, Vizzy, Wet n Wild, LB, and I have a sample from Charlotte Tilbury and a sample from Dior. So 15 I feel like is too many for my comfort level. If I can get this in half by the end of the year, I'd be happy with that. I don't think I could really pick a favorite out of the ones that I have, to be honest. My favorite is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and I don't currently own that. But again, I haven't tried everything that's here, so we'll see. Maybe I'll find a new favorite. So I put this towel down because I feel like the light against my desk was making a really big reflection over here, so hopefully that helps. Anyway, next category is powders. So in 2020 I had 9, in 2021 I had 13, and now I have 21. So this category is definitely one I want to focus on this year. I think 21, it's way too many for me personally. I really want to get this number down. So I have 11 loose powders. So this this one is that one from that French brand that was in like that big bulky like sphere packaging, but I brought it with me from Japan to the States, and that container, there was no way to like seal it closed. Like the lid just was placed on the bottom. So I put the powder in this Tupperware thing. So yeah, that's that. I have the Pretty Vulgar one, Too Faced Do You, one from LB, Milani, Vizzy, ColourPop, Makeup Revolution, Too Faced Peach Perfect, and I have 2 samples, one from Makeup Forever and one from Laura Mercier. I don't know. I might actually declutter this Laura Mercier one because it's in the shade Honey. I haven't used it, but I just feel like honey is not the right color for me. I'm very fair, like very fair, and I also have neutral undertones. This seems like very yellow to me, so I don't know. I might put it on Poshmark. I have a Poshmark if you guys want to check it out. I have a bunch of stuff on there. Ever since coming back to the States, I've been going through all my things. But yeah, anyway, so I have 10 pressed powders. I think technically these 2 are powder foundations, but I hardly ever buy powder foundations, so I'm just counting them in the powder section because it's very rare that I ever have those. I have 2 from Laura Geller, Marc Jacobs, Pure. This is from Your Glam. This is from a brand from the 100 yen store. So it actually used to look like this, like a mosaic pattern, but Sora knocked it off of my nightstand and completely shattered it, so I repressed it. So now it looks kind of more like, I don't know, tie-dye or something. I have one from Kate Tokyo, Can Make. This is also from the 100 yen store, Crayon Touch Me, Majolica Majorica, and La Bayette. Next we have setting spray. So in 2020 I had 4, in 2021 I had 7, and now I have 8. I'm not too mad at this category, but I definitely would like to get a few of these used up. So I have 2 from Mario Badescu, Too Faced Do You, a mini Too Faced Peach Mist, Milani Make It Dewy, and then I have 3 from Wet n Wild. So I have the rose, the cucumber, and the coconut. I definitely would like to get the Mario Badescu used up and out of here because these are made with straight up perfume. So I don't want to spray perfume on my face. It's just not good. So I would definitely like to get those used up. You guys know I literally hate the sprayer on this, so if I could get this used up, that would be great. So yeah, if I could get those 3 used up by the end of the year, I think I'd be happy about that. Next we have bronzers. So in 2020 I had 11, in 2021 I had 7, and now I have 6. So I'm pretty happy with the way this is going. I don't really like using bronzer, so I ideally would like this category to be 0. That's not going to happen by the end of the year, but if I can just continue to get this number to decrease each year, then I'll be totally happy about that. So most of my bronzers come from those Too Faced Christmas palettes. I don't buy them anymore. Them coming with bronzers was one of the reasons why, but so yeah, I have, this is the Too Faced Everything Nice palette, Too Faced Chocolate Shop, Too Faced Christmas in Paris, Best Year Ever, and Dream Queen palette. And then the only bronzer that's not in one of those is this little sample from Bare Minerals. So this is in the shade Warmth. And while I have these palettes out, might as well do highlighters. So in 2020 I had 8, in 2021 I had 5, and now I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I have 5. So again, not a big fan of highlighters. I don't bronzer, I don't highlight, I just like blush or a glowy blush. So yeah, same thing with bronzers. As long as this continues to decrease each year and eventually I can reach 0, I'll be happy about that. And all of the highlighters I have come from these Too Faced holiday palettes. So all the same ones that I listed for the bronzers. And moving right along to blush. So we do have some blushes in these palettes, so I'll just leave them here. So in 2020, I had 28 blushes. In 2021, I had 28 blushes. And this year, I have 38 blushes. Yeah, this is one of my major problem categories. 38 is ridiculous, and I absolutely want that number to go down. But as we know, blushes take forever and a year to use up. So realistically, I could probably only finish 1 this year if I'm lucky. I don't know. I really am not in the market for buying more blushes, so anyway, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 in these Too Faced holiday palettes. I just stuck my finger in an eyeshadow. Okay, so we have this one. This is Sweet Pink. I have 2 in this one. So there's Stardust and Skyline. Chocolate Covered Strawberry. There's 2 here. We have Winterberry and Sweet on Santa. And 1, Will You Marry Me? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this in sections because I don't have enough room to fit them all in the frame. Okay, so I have 2 from Milani, the Baked Blushes. I have Baked Amore. This is the one I'm trying to finish this year. Dolce Pink. I have 2 from Angelica Majorica. Vizzy. Kate Tokyo. I have 1 from this brand that I cannot pronounce. That one looks French. I love this blush though. I have 1 from LB. I have this mini Hourglass in Mood Exposure. I have a mini Bare Minerals Gen Nude in Call My Blush. I have this mini Tarte one in Party. And then I have this one from the 100 yen store. It just says Animal Cheek, so I don't know what brand this is, but there's that one. I have this one from Glossy Box in Krylon. I got this, oh gosh, this blush is so old. 1 from Can Make. Okay, so I have 2 of these Too Faced fruit blushes, Apricot and Act and Strawberry. I have this Makeup Revolution one in Opulence. So it's like, I guess technically there's a highlighter in there, but when I use it, I just swirl them all together. I have this mini NARS one in Orgasm, Milani Flower Blush in Tea Rose. I have 3 of these cardboard hearts from Too Faced. So I have Candy Glow, Sparkling Bellini, and Peach Beach. I have this extremely old blush from Emit Makeup. This is in the shade 108. I think this was in my project pan in like 2018. This is definitely one of my oldest blushes. It has pan on it, but it's massive. I have one from BH Cosmetics. This is in Bahama Bronze. And this Pretty Vulgar one in Hush Blush. Okay, last section. I have 3 from Wet n Wild in these like bird ones. I don't know. They're baked blushes. So you have Dare to Soar, Hummingbird Hype, and Don't Flutter Yourself. And then I have 2 from Laura Geller. This is the matte one in Cherry Bloom. And this is Blush and Brighten in Ethereal Rose. So those are my blushes. Okay, so that's everything I have for face products. In my next video, I'm going to do eyes and lips. So stay tuned for that. But that's all for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.